welcome to the open book. This is your host, Lakeisha. Make sure you tap the like button on your way in. Hope everyone is having a terrific Tuesday on today. I wanted to come live for a short amount of time on my break, but I just wanted to address something that has really touched my heart, broke my heart, y'all. A while ago, it's probably about 30 minutes ago. Well, I know I had seen a post last night as I was scrolling through Facebook. Hey, T. Smith, welcome. Thank you for joining, sis. Hey, Krisha, good afternoon. Hey, honey, 5K gangster. Thank you, ladies, for tapping in. This is not going to be long. But I remember scrolling last night on Facebook and I saw a post of a young lady. Hey, Latte, good afternoon. Hey, London Scott, shout out to you for the gift on today. I appreciate that. And thank you for being a sponsor for today's live. How are you all doing? Don't worry. Hey, AC Real, Derica, thank y'all for tapping in. Becca, thank y'all so much. Hey, Sweetness. Hey, girl. How have you been? Okay, I missed you. Thank you. Don't worry. Be happy. Oh, y'all are blessing today. I appreciate that. Thank y'all so much. Thank you for being a sponsor also for today's live. So I saw a video. Well, it was a post from someone saying to go and light up this woman's page with love. And I looked at the lady and she had been sick or whatever. Never really knew what happened, right? So my cousin, my cousin through my husband's, that's one of his first cousins. And she posted a video. So I was like, I wish she would have put trigger warning at the top of that video. So for those of you who have not seen this video, it is a video of a mother going down the street with her two children. She had one son and one daughter. So they were walking down the street and there's like a group, almost a gang of children behind her. Okay. And they were recording. Some of them were recording and just yelling like little things, to her and her children. So, I'm just thinking that, okay, these some bad kids outside just, the mama came and got her children because maybe they were getting into it or something like that. And lo and behold, y'all, the lady because they kept surrounding her, it was almost like that scene on The Color Purple with Miss Sophia and the mob started forming and the kids went around her, right? So she has her little girl, she's covering her, and then she has her son, he's turned with his head into her, and they're like blocked in by like this fence or whatever. And then the kids are getting closer and closer. Y'all, the kids ended up trying to fight. They were trying to hit her son. And so she's like covering her son. And the next thing you know, they have grabbed her, kicking, beating her, fighting the son. I couldn't tell if they were fighting the daughter because the daughter would look like she was maybe 5 or 6. The son looked about maybe 8 or 9. And y'all just fighting, pulling her hair, all kind of stuff. And so while I'm watching this, y'all, I started shaking like I was so mad. I wanted to jump through the screen. And it looked to be about maybe about 12 kids engaged in this. And so the lady finally got up and her son got up and the daughter was just over there by the fence, just like shaking and not really saying anything. Well, lo and behold, y'all, this lady, welcome to everyone coming in. Thank y'all for tapping in. This lady had sickle cell. She has already had some health issues, okay? So she is already going through as it is. And you have a mob of kids. Let me tell you, and I am in the field of education. I love kids, but let me tell you this, baby, Mama Bear would have came out on those kids. And baby, look, one of my friends on Facebook said I would have got my little cousins to fight them. Oh, no. Because in that moment, though, you would not have had a chance to go and get your little cousins. See, right then, it was either those kids or mine, okay? And that mama did good, okay? Because, baby, I would have found the nearest whatever I could have found on the ground, and y'all would not have been attacking my kids or me, okay? And I would have had all of y'all sitting in a time out somewhere until your mama came and got you. That was unnecessary. The level of disrespect and violence is horrible. I just could not believe those are somebody's kids just acting like that. Okay, and then to get all of that video. This is the thing. See, this is what I was telling y'all about. Okay, when we were talking about the fight clubs and stuff like that, and Quadre had, or some other people out there had some video footage if they did fight and all of this. Y'all, that's real life stuff. That takes place in these schools. Okay, so best believe those kids, shout out to Dreamy Girl. Thank you so much, sis, for the floating heart and for being a sponsor for this live. Welcome everyone coming on in. Let me tell you, these kids have these groups. They have these phones. First of all, you don't need a phone. If you out there clowning and fighting, what you got a doggone phone for anyways? Okay? And then recording the whole thing. This how dumb they are. You up here putting your face, your friends' faces, everybody's faces on the camera. Everybody sees who you are. And no, I'm not going to put full accountability on the parents. But however, all of those kids need to have some level of consequences and accountability. And guess what? Some of the parents do too. The ones who are directly involved with kicking and fighting this mother and the son. And I say that for any school. If you can get up there and start doing that until they hold some of these parents. Now, I'm not saying all, because sometimes these kids, they come out here doing the most and the parents don't know that they doing the most. They ain't taught them that. But I'm saying the ones who always, you're failing them in some areas, but you always want to come pop up at the school cussing everybody out, trying to fight everybody, trying to uphold them in their wrong. Oh, no. Oh, no. That was unnecessary. Now, you could have had, this lady said she has died twice and they have brought her back. She is already fighting low hemoglobin, and you got kids throwing this lady down on the ground and kicking her. She's trying to protect her children. Okay, she's trying to protect her kids because y'all trying to jump on her children. And then y'all are fighting, following her for what? So now, y'all, they have, and I'm not looking at the comments, y'all, right now. I'm driving at the same time talking. Now they have activists and things, trying to get involved at the schools and so forth, because this was wrong. Okay, this was wrong. When you have that many kids and it's all on video to attack a mom and her children, y'all, they don't realize that is trauma. Those kids probably don't even want to go back. And I would not put my children back into that school. Okay, baby, they would be homeschooled before I put my kids back into that school. I'm telling you, I would have picked up the nearest weapon. And when I say weapon, I'm not talking about unaliving no one. I'm talking about, baby, if I got to throw rocks, okay? I'm not talking about unaliving, so don't take it wrong like that. I'm talking about some type of defense mechanism. Because let me tell you, any animal, okay, if you think of even animals, if they feel that you are trying to attack their cubs, their babies, do you know they are going to attack you first? Nobody wants to stand there and watch their children get attacked. That mom was trying to protect her children. And then I would have told y'all to have a seat. I'm going to wait right here for the police and your mamas to come up here. By the time we got done, okay? No, have a seat. That's what some of them need. Okay, some of them need to be in some type of consequence, butt whooping, time out. Child, it just frustrated me to the nth degree, because all I saw, y'all, while I was watching that video were my two children. That's all I could feel when I watched that video, is what would I have done in that moment? You have 12, it's 12, 13 children hollering, trying to jump y'all, recording. What do you do in that moment? That is horrible. Okay, let me see here. Let me go back to some of the comments. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Amy. Many blessings. Hey, Deanne. Thank you for joining. Hey, Robin. She said, I saw the open book and cried. That was so sad. It was. T. Smith said they have a live with a bunch of parents at the school and a senator doing a press conference. Right. And I'm going to go and watch that too. Hi, Becca. Thank you so much, Miss Angelic, for the floating heart and for you being a sponsor for today's live. Some of them kids' mamas are just as bad. Thank you, Amy. Okay, say it again. The main ones, they know, and I've had a training before on that. They said sometimes these parents know that they are lacking in another area, or they didn't believe their kids. They done been molested. The mama, they done tried to stay with the boyfriend. So they know they failed them over in this area. So the next best thing is for them to look like they're taking up for them and that they are for them in another area. No, you only doing that because you're not doing right over here. So then you want to come up here and clown with every teacher that's trying to help your child, every mentor, every person that's telling them right from wrong. You try to pretend like you the bodyguard and that you don't care. You don't care. No, obviously, because you're not holding them accountable, it's getting worse. Okay, and some of them mimic behavior. Sometimes when they come to the schools, you can already tell why the child acting like that, because look at how the mama acted. Okay, I'm just being real talk right now. Some of them. All right, let's see. Hey, Shanta, welcome. Yes, Becca, they are in the hospital. Yes. Okay. They finally get charged, all of them kids. Oh, they are Tabany? I hope so. They need to be. They need to be. Let's see. Now, that was more imminent danger than Holly. T. Smith, clock that. Okay, girl. Now that, girl, clock. Now that's what you call some imminent danger. Okay, child. We better clock that, child. Not that. Ooh, you just said a whole word. Amy said those kids have been bullying her son. She complained to the school and they kept putting her off for me. See, and that's a whole lawsuit, Amy. That's a whole lawsuit right there. Right there. See how that stuff builds? And that's the part that makes me mad too. How you going to be over kids? How you going to be in some leadership positions in education and don't care about kids? Okay, if a parent has come up to you, that's why you're about to lose your money. If a parent comes up to you about their children, you need to take that seriously. Okay, because we already know that happens. Okay, that happens. These kids, some of them are getting bullied. Like I tell my kids, tell me everything. I want to know names. Who is it? Because every little complaint I get, baby, I'm going to the teacher. Okay, he said he was talking about him. Who is this child? I don't care. I don't care. And will, and if I need to pull them out and will, I will educate them. Okay, if I have to. They'll be here with me. And we'll do field trips. We'll try to figure all of that out as well. It's a lot of parents that don't even put their kids into school because of things like this. They don't want them exposed to the level of things that are taking place. It is sad. Those kids have been bullied. Okay, I read that. Hey, AB, welcome. Okay, it would not have been my babies. Okay, Becca, girl. Hi, April. She said, I just seen it in this day and time. Is it okay to fight a kid? I'm sorry, but not sorry. Right, April, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And like I said, I love kids. Okay. So this has nothing to do with like trying to abuse a child, trying to unalive a child. What I'm saying is if you are caught with your back up against the wall, and you are against the fence and your children are looking to you for protection, Okay, you as their mom, what do you do in that moment? You don't have time to go get little Ray Ray and Shay and tell them to come beat up the kids for you. What do you do in that moment? Like she said on Set It Off. What is the proper procedure that you would take if you are surrounded by a mob of children and they are attacking you and attacking your children? What's the proper procedure? That's what I want to know. Okay? Because, baby, Mama Bear would have, I wanted to jump through the doggone computer to attack for her. Sit down. I would have been like I am in the classroom. You better have a seat. I don't want to hear. Okay? Have a seat. I'll wait for you, Mama. What's the phone number? I'm telling you, I have 3 kids. My oldest child was a handful, and excuse me, he used to be a fighter. But I can bet my life that neither one of my 3 would have been a part of that. Okay, I can't even type. It pissed me off. Right. And that's what I was wondering. Is the mom pregnant? Because I'm not trying to be funny or anything. I was just curious about that too. Because then we have added charges. You are now endangering an unborn child. Okay? But see, they not thinking about that. They thinking about showing out for the friends. A lot of that is these kids want to show out, be a part of something, and trying to do whatever. Some of them, I'm not talking about all, I'm saying some. Okay, I've seen that. Like I tell my daughter, you got to be a leader. Okay, don't try to be cute in front of these little kids before you get your butt embarrassed. Okay, so no, you got to be on top of that because some of them want to perform. They want to act out, try to be the cool clown, because that's all it is clown behavior. Okay, so have a seat. Let's see here. Yes, that's when self-defense will fall into place, right, Latte? They all need to be charged. Okay, hi, Robbie. Welcome. Sweetness said this new generation is something else, but I tell my kids, tell me everything. Too is sad when them kids did to her and her kids. Exactly. Hey, honey drip. She said that's how I was. I had mine in private school, but it's the same way. Yep, that's true. Let's see. April said, I literally just watched it. Girl, I just watched it about 20 minutes ago, 20, 30 minutes ago. And I was like, on my lunch, let me go live on this because, child, I don't want anything I say to be misconstrued through text. Okay, we're talking about protecting your children. Mama Bear, okay, would have come out to protect mine. I'm going to just be honest. Let's see. And I went to your page and couldn't believe what I was seeing was that mom pregnant. Okay, I read that. No, the mom is not pregnant, but she does have an illness. Okay, got you, Latte. Okay. Hey Daniela, I'm just tuning in. Open book. That's where I live. Okay, before moving to Wisconsin in 1992. Oh, your boys went to that school? Oh my God. No, she said she's not pregnant. Okay, got you. Right, Becca, be in jail. My husband, baby, come get me out. Okay, come get me out. I bet my kids will be okay. I'm telling you. Honey 5K said, I seen that early this morning. It had me in tears. Yes. Okay, swelling of the stomach. Okay. That made me cry. And then her kids was like, it's okay, mommy. It took girl. Whew. And you know those kids are traumatized. You know they're traumatized. Wow, they need to hold them accountable. Yes. Hi, Empress Key. The mom is having a flare up from her sickle cell. Yes, that's what I was saying. She said that's why her stomach's bloated. Okay. She's been sick for the past 5 weeks, went from 130 pounds to 100 pounds, I believe. Wow, that hurt me so bad. These children are different. She has sickle cell. That's what I'm saying, y'all. But see, they don't know. They didn't know the severity of that mom and her condition. They didn't know she had that. The only thing they knew was let me fight. Let me act out. Let me show how cool I am. That's all they're concerned with, some of them right now, y'all. I mean, they're not thinking even about consequences to this. Their faces were plastered all over those videos. And there are multiple videos from multiple angles. Okay. Latte said if they did that to that mom, imagine what they do to their own. Oh, okay. Latte, clock that. Girl, you just said a whole word. Now that's true. Some of the parents may not can do anything with them. April said, "Girl, this is way too much for Spirit. How far were they from the school? Is giving stalking and gang violence. Ooh, see, I don't think it had. I don't think it was too far because I think they were following her and the children from school. Those 15-year-old girls stomping on the mom don't care. They're on TikTok. Uh-huh. Right, Empress. I want to find those TikToks too. And did you hear them calling her Shamar? Yep, calling her names, pulling her hair, all of that. Okay, it's just horrible, y'all. It's horrible. So say a prayer for that family because they are rounding up these kids and trying to get to the bottom of this. That school needs to be held accountable, in my opinion. Sis need to go ahead, baby. File a whole lawsuit. Get your kids out of that area, out of that school. Get y'all a nice home. Move. Have money for your health, and things like that. Sue the whole district. Okay, sue the whole district and get your money. Get out of there. Okay, because that is so traumatic. Get your baby some therapy. Get you some therapy. Imagine her. Okay, she's weak, can't hardly fight right now. And then you have to, no parent. I'm going to be honest, y'all. This is from a mother's heart. One time, my child came home and he was crying because someone had said something that hurt his feelings. Now, I know as parents, we can't be everywhere. We can't protect them from everything. But a parent, it hurts our hearts when our children hurt. A real parent. And it's like, it's even harder when you feel like you can't do anything or you weren't there for your children the way you would have wanted to be. That's a hurt. It brought tears to my eyes. So I can only imagine in a fighting situation where she is supposed to be the protector of her kids, that she may have felt some type of way. And thank God it didn't go another way and her children were taken out of here by something, or that it could have injured them at another degree. You see what I'm saying? Like, even though it was horrible, it could have been worse. So I thank God that, they made it out. Now, look, the other side of this now is the kids have to now be there for mommy. Okay? That son, if you've seen the picture of him in the hospital by his mom, he is by his mom's bed looking after his mom after something traumatic like that happening. You see what I'm saying? Like that's sad. And it's about to be Thanksgiving, Christmas, and so forth. And now you got this going on. It's sad. It's unnecessary. It really is. Okay. It really is. They have been bullying the son since last year. See? Hold on 1 second. They need to be reported to the apartment manager. Right. He probably not going to do nothing either. It was about a half block from the school. It looks like. Yep. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Yes, I went through it last night. I have 3 younger brothers. I've definitely shown up to the school and after school to tell some kids to call their mom and sister. I don't. Okay. Empress said we going straight to the adults. Call them. Okay. I'm telling you, ain't nobody playing. Everybody's not going to play. Okay. Everybody's not going to play. Hey, Lachelle's welcome. We were just talking about the mom, y'all, that got into the altercation where the kids jumped her. Okay. They jumped her and her children while she was walking them home. She is sick. She has sickle cell, going through a health battle already. And now having to deal with this. She had reported it allegedly. And they didn't do anything, trying to set up meetings and stuff. And now look, we're here. Okay. But y'all, I am not going to stay on long. Shout out to those of you who sent gifts today. Make sure you tap the like button. It is for free. But yes, girl, I don't even want to share the video. I'm to the point, y'all, it triggered me so much. I don't even want to trigger anybody else. It's horrible. It's horrible. Oh my gosh. And it's like you feel helpless, like you can't do anything to help her. But I will kind of follow the story to see if there are any updates, for that part as far as what are the consequences of this. Okay, because you can't do all of that and no consequences. Okay. That's crazy. But I love you all. Thank y'all so much for tapping in today. Make sure you tap the like button. It is for free. Also, if you would like to support the channel, you're welcome to send a super sticker, super chat. My Cash App is in the description field, or buy a coffee. And I appreciate it. Shout out to Dreamy Girl for coming in and modding today. Thank you, Open Book, for going over this because I thought this wasn't real. No, it was. No, it's real. Excuse me. But y'all, thank y'all so much. Have a blessed day. And I may go live a little later as well. Okay. Thank you. And I'll see you all later. Bye bye.